Hello and welcome. I am Katrina Pratt Roebuck, and I am the founder and CEO of Uplift Me. Uplift Me is a national resource hub that addresses the social determinants of health, as well as highlights the great work of organizations in and around Philadelphia. And so today I have the pleasure of speaking with John Michael Oliver, who is the executive director of the African American Wellness Agency. So, John Michael, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. We're honored today. Thank you.
So, can you start by telling us about your organization and the work that you do?
Absolutely. We're so honored. So, as you stated, my name is John Michael Oliver, and I have the privilege of serving as the executive director of the African American Male Wellness Agency. With the agency, we serve as an extended arm of our parent company, and that's the National Center for Urban Solutions Enterprises. The agency, we're in 18 major cities across 12 states. I oversee Northeast Ohio, so that's Akron, Canton, Cleveland, and Youngstown. And we do have a branch in Philadelphia. So we are so honored today to speak a little bit about what we do across the nation because we are a national company, and we're honored to speak about that today.
Wonderful. So, can you talk a little bit about what the African American Wellness Agency does? What types of programs do you administer, and how do you work with your parent organization?
Absolutely. So with the agency, the agency is on the move. Our mantra, it will be the most fun you have at any doctor's appointment. So on our 18 major city Saving Black Men's Life tour, each city we have something called the Wellness Day. So once a year, we provide at no cost health screenings for men, women. We have a kids zone, kids play area, giveaways, raffles, and so much more. With the agency, we have 9 initiatives that we help each individual city to be holistically rounded with removing barriers,
Mm.
upscaling, changing the trajectory of the life. In the Black and brown community, literally, we died 12 years earlier than any other race of individuals, but from preventable diseases, high blood pressure, diabetes, peripheral artery disease. So we help everyone, but we're unapologetic and intentional about our Black and brown people because of those demographics. So with the agency, locally and nationally, we bring the clinic to the community and the
Mhm.
community to the clinic with a variety of resources. Beyond the Wellness Day, it's not just a one-off, but it's our kickoff to all of our initiatives that we have all year long. Now, is an extended arm of our parent company, that's NCUS Enterprises. We have workforce, we have on high school, the Academy for Urban Scholars. We have our own accredited college called NCUS Tech, TEC. We also have fatherhood, mental health, financial literacy, uplift her for the women. So it is really our mantra and our vision to serve as a one-stop shop for the community to serve them in all things wellness. And that's a little bit about what the agency is doing. And we're excited to blanket the nation with
Mhm.
our Saving Lives tour and bringing them the resources after that day, plugging them in. We're not here to compete. We're not here to reinvent the wheel. We are here to collaborate with an impactful change, galvanizing and championing the message of all things wellness. It's tangible, and we lead in that space, and we're honored to do that with our partners within the community.
That's amazing. Can you talk a little bit then about how people do connect to your services? So you have this tour in which you are in various cities doing a tour and people come into, I'm assuming it's like a resource fair. Can you talk a little bit about how people connect to your services outside of those tours?
Absolutely. So with our website, aawellness.org, it gives a conglomerate of all of our cities. Each market is allocated for each market and city. So if you see things in Cincinnati, you'll see only what's in Cincinnati. If you click on Philadelphia, you'll only see things in Philadelphia. The owners of our company, the founders, is Mr. John H. Gregory and Mrs. Pamela Gregory, and our president is Kenny R. Hampton by the way of Detroit. Our headquarter office is in Columbus, the state capital of Ohio. And with anyone can reach us. You don't have to make an appointment. We have each director in each city, and how we reach the community is open door policy. We champion, we galvanize, we have grassroots efforts, and we let individuals know you can come to our company with these resources, and we are there to help them as a liaison to bridge the gap to where they want to go with that financial or that literally tangible roadmap. And that is how individuals are able to reach us. We're everywhere on purpose and impactful to let these communities know these is an open door and it's tangible. And it's just as easy as picking up a phone call or walking in our building.
So you said something that I wanted to ask, and I think you're alluding to it a bit when you said liaison. Does the African American Wellness Agency deliver services from its own programming, or do you connect folks to other community-based organizations or services, or a combination of both? Can you talk about that?
Yes, ma'am. A combination of both. So inside of NCUS Enterprises, we have our own high school. So we have a high school to have a basketball team, volleyball team, track team, bowling team, ninth through 12th. If a scholar or anyone in the community needs their high school diploma that's 22 years and over, it's called a 22 plus program. Here in
Okay.
the Mahoney Valley alone, there's over 15,000 adults that don't have a high school diploma. So you're able to get that inside of the same source of our building. If you're looking to advance your career in modern manufacturing, you have an actual industry credential certification in that. So these resources here with our Fanic Arm, our accredited college, you can have all out of our company. And just in case if we need to partner, it's a warm transfer versus a cold transfer. So we do
Mhm.
have some other companies that collaborate with us, but these initiatives with the agency and NCUS Enterprises are all out of our source of our organization, giving to male and females and students and scholars all over the nation.
That's incredible. I think
Thank
it's
you.
amazing that you have your own school and are accredited in terms of college courses. I think that you guys are serving a large gamut of the population and in a holistic way. Can you talk a little bit about what are the requirements or the criteria, eligibility criteria for accessing your programs?
Yes. So with our high school in traditional 9th through 12th, if you want to transfer to our school, we have an intake specialist that will help take care of that from wherever you are. If you are an adult and you are looking for a career and a job, you have to be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, reliable transportation, and able to pass a drug screen. If you want to move into your career in state Texas nurses assistant, FANIC arm, SOCA, IT, those criteria are there. The agency itself, we help everyone, regardless if it's a mother or a father. Of course, 18 years older, you don't really have to have legal, documentation to show when you come in. So if you have an ID, all of our programs are free. So that's the other thing that is very beneficial to the community. And this is where the contracts, the grants, the funding, the sponsorship, the donation, all those dollars stays in each market to be able to provide these resources continuously free to change the trajectory of each individual's life.
Okay, is there an income eligibility requirement? Do people have to be below a certain income to be eligible for services?
No, ma'am. In certain projects, there may be. So, like with this, saying with the school, with the free lunches, or with our financial opportunity center, we do serve the population that's maybe underserved. But any and everyone is have accessibility to all of our programs because our founders, Mr. and Mrs. Gregory, and the president of our company, Mr. Kenny R. Hampton, with the agency, we are in the spirit of empowering each individual, but making sure that they are not just held accountable, but they have the resources that they do to be able to move forward to have a better holistic wellness of a life. So we help everyone and everyone's welcome.
Okay, and so thank you for that. I think one thing I feel like I might need a little bit more clarity on. You talked about the school, and you are across several states. The school, is it one physical location? Is it online? Is it across the country, various physical locations? Can you speak a little bit in terms of the delivery of services where they are?
Yes, ma'am. So with our high school, the Academy for Urban Scholars, right now, presently, we're in Youngstown, Ohio. We have two
Okay,
buildings.
okay,
We're in Canton, Ohio. We're in Columbus, Ohio, and we're moving to Toledo and other cities. Our newest office that we opened up in Houston, Texas, the executive director there is Pastor Jamel Johnson. So everywhere in these cities, we have at least one or more initiative in each of one of these cities. So with
okay.
the Wellness Day, that leg, that program with Real Men, Real Talk, we deal with mental health, where our
Mhm.
mantra this year is mask off. So in each city, there is a Wellness Day, but we're continuing to grow into as enterprises at large. But right now, presently, they're able to go online with NCUS Tech.
Okay,
Those classes are physically taught in that city or online, like with our our CompTIA, AWS, and that's with our IT. So there are those opportunities because we live, move, and breathe in 21st century technology. But a lot of the areas there is options for a professor, a teacher, or a licensed person to be able to have those in-house in that building. But yes, ma'am, we're definitely on the move to continue to provide that. And it is the vision of the house to have this in each city.
Okay, that's great. Can you talk a little bit perhaps about something that the public does not know about the African American Wellness Agency that you'd like folks to know?
Well, one thing I would like them to know that if they think that it is with the agency, is it only for just us? No, it is for everyone. Our mantra and our vision is every citizen to be served. We just try to explain to individuals a lot of time the voice hasn't heard, as I stated earlier, just in the Black and brown community for something that's preventable that
Mhm,
we don't pay attention to, and that's going to the doctor regularly,
mhm,
eating better, having the conversation even with our fathers, our calling all dad pledge and our proud dad pledge. We take that pledge with these individuals to know that, hey, you want to put the tablets down, spend time with your kids, making sure they're kindergarten ready. I think that they only think it is for males. It is not. We've now transitioned, and with our Uplift Her initiative, birthed out
mhm,
of our headquarters in Columbus, this is also available for females. So that's the biggest thing I think we get is, hey, can anyone come? Or
mhm.
is this only for the men? No, it's for ladies as well. And that is led by our wonderful co-founder, and that's Mrs. Pamela Gregory in her own right. And like I said, that's out of our Columbus market. So that's the biggest thing. And we let people know, they say, hey, does it cost anything? It does not. We tell people we're not selling anything. You don't need to bring your ID. So when they come to a lot of our programs, especially our Wellness Day, it's free to the community. But how we do this is sponsorships, donation, community partners to collaborate together to provide this continuously year round with the community resources. And that is what we like to have people know about the agency. We are on the move and we're growing, but we want to make sure we're growing with an impactful change. And that's the message that most people ask about the agency.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I'm glad you shared that because I did assume that it was only African American males. So that's
Mm.
very helpful to know. Can you talk a little bit about perhaps something you're looking forward to accomplishing in this coming year?
As executive director, I'm looking forward to accomplishing to continue to build community partnership. It is needed and key. It is very essential and vital to the process. This year, my mark is going to be our 12th annual, 12 years of saving Black men's lives. And that is even a Black-owned company. Nonprofit, we have our for-profit, which is NCUS, and our nonprofit, which is the African American Male Wellness Agency. So in the next coming year is to continue to get the message out, continue to raise those funds, continue to get the message of partnering with us, because this is an awareness campaign that is taking the community and the nation by storm. And I look to just continue to move that forward, be that liaison and that voice in the community to let individuals know that we hear you, we see you, and we have a company that's here in the agency at NCUS to be able to be that company you can lean on and count on to get the results done and have deliverables for your household. That's one of the greatest things that I want to put out in the community.
I love that. I love that. And I
Thank
love
you.
that your organization is working on preventable diseases, right? That's so important. So that means that when people are empowered with information and resources, it can really change their lives. So thank you for the work that you're
Thank you.
doing. And thank you for spending this time talking with us. How can people donate or volunteer with your organization to support?
Thank you. We always say donate to the A today. Visit our website. That's aawellness.org. 18 cities, select Mahoney Valley. On there gives all of our drop downs to our recap, our volunteers, our testimonials, and we look forward to partnering with you. And those dollars and donations and sponsorships are going to a great cause of saving the community here in each market. And that's how they can get in contact with us directly. My telephone number is 333-8600 extension 5002. The agency is on the move and we're excited to partner in the community.
Thank you so much. And we will put all of those notes in the YouTube chat. So really appreciate you spending the time talking about your organization. And thank you for meeting people where they are. I think
Thank
that's
you so
so
much.
important. Thank you. And I look forward to supporting your organization.
Thank you so much and everything that you do. Congratulations. And we're honored to be this doing this interview today. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much.
Thank you.